What's happening, party people? Another day in paradise. Hey, I wanted to touch base with you guys. Yeah, I got on these cheap $4 Walmart earbuds. The only thing I don't like about being on the string like this is that every once in a while my hand gets caught up in the cord and I rip my phone out of my hand and it goes crashing to the ground. Happened again today. It probably happens every day, but sometime twice a day. Anyway, these things are actually better to me and my listeners than those dango buds were. Those wireless dango buds, those things were horrible for me. Besides that, yesterday, man, was kind of tough getting anything done. I did get the suspension back together on that V70R, the strut mount and sway bar end links, and replaced a couple of tires on it. That thing is back on the ground and running. I found out that I had 3 good tires on that white S70 and 3 bad tires on that white S70. So I'm probably going to use those wheels off of that S70 for winter tires. I've never run winter tires before. It doesn't really snow that much in Cincinnati. However, they do have freezing mornings like they do in a lot of places in the country. And they do get a lot of rain, sleet, snow, even if it doesn't stick and accumulate. But maybe 2-3 times a year. And I've been told that snow tires or winter tires are, man, like a night and day better than having all season tires. So I'm going to give that a shot. Have them mounted hopefully in a couple weeks. Toss them in the garage. And if the time comes where it looks like I'm going to be driving in some snow or slushy, icy conditions, I'm going to throw those things on there. Hopefully I'll do it before it happens so I don't be all cold and wet doing it. So anyway, I got that going on. Got another rim for Elizabeth's car. She had damaged another rim. Got that at the tire shop, getting that replaced. Now today, I'm going to be dealing with cylinder heads. I hadn't had a chance to deal with it yet. I guess 4 days have gone by and no cylinder head work. All this other stuff consuming my day. Yesterday, I went to the VA, had some exams done. Nothing serious, just routine exams. Stuff that you do every year or two. And then I ran a couple errands, man, almost wiped out the day. Didn't hardly get to do anything other than finish that V70R. Hadn't done it in a while. And I know social media doesn't like people like me doing this. But I'm going to give you guys my COVID update. As you all know that follow me, I got both trackers. First one and second one. Now they're trying to issue a third one. And man, you know, I don't see where I have anything to lose in doing that. You know, I hadn't turned white, or my DNA hadn't changed me totally white. A lot of white traits, but not, my skin is still dark. Hair hadn't changed. It's still fro. TWA hadn't turned blonde. I do got one blonde hair. I've had it all my life, so I can't blame that on the COVID shot. But, you know, I'm kind of surprised how they're trying to strong-arm everybody into getting that vaccine. I mean, I'm glad they have the vaccine. However, there's a couple of points that a lot of people don't agree with. Number one, you can still get COVID even if you have the vaccine. You can still transmit COVID even if you have the vaccine. In my opinion, I'm not a medical professional. The vaccine's primary purpose is to make you asymptomatic, I believe they call it. Which means if you get it, it doesn't make you sick. If you get it, it reduces your odds of being hospitalized, getting real sick, and dying from it. You just turns you into an asymptomatic person. Amongst other things that people claim it does. It's supposed to do that. And now, man, they're messing with people's livelihood with this stuff. You know, I mean, just my opinion, being in the free world, the great USA, and this is supposed to be a free country. If you believe or don't believe this illness is, let's just say you think it's a manufactured disease where it doesn't exist, and they made this vaccine in a year's time. Now, from my perspective, the advances that the medical community has made in 100 years, I'd rather get shot with something that was made this year than get shot with something that was made in 1920. I just think they know a little bit more about what's going on now than they did in 1920. Heck, 1920, they didn't even have definitions for half the illnesses that people was getting. But anyway, I think most of you people that don't want the vaccine have already been shot up with stuff that was developed 100 years ago. I don't get it, but hey, that's your choice. It's a free country, for the most part. Now, if you don't believe this illness is real and you don't agree with the vaccine and you don't get the vaccine, if by chance you get sick with this made up illness, I think they should just stop you from coming to the hospital. Don't show up. If you come down with the COVID and you haven't been vaccinated, just say, hey, get a virtual appointment. We'll prescribe you what drugs we think will help you, but don't come down to the hospital because you're jamming up the system. You know, they claim forcing the vaccine on everybody is to relieve the medical community of being overwhelmed with people with COVID. Primarily people that has not been vaccinated at this point. So, let's just hit reset and say, look, if you get the COVID and you haven't been vaccinated, don't come down to the hospital. Just stay where you are. Send somebody to the pharmacy to pick you up some medication and just deal with that stuff at home. Don't come down here jamming up the hospital. So, I mean, and if you get sick and you can spread it, the people that have the vaccine really have nothing to worry about what you spread in COVID. So I don't really get the strong arming. You got people losing millions of dollars in their personal finances, Mr. Irvin. You got people's businesses being affected, airlines being affected. All this commotion where I think it would just be simple to say, look, if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't. If you don't believe the illness is real, I'm cool with that. If you want to roll the dice and think that you're probably somebody that will be asymptomatic without the vaccine, then don't get it. However, if you get it and it brings you to your knees, don't come down to the hospital, man. We got other stuff we would rather do than to deal with people that reject the vaccine. So, I mean, you guys let me know what you think about that. I think that's the best way to deal with it, because a lot of people are. They say 90-something percent, 98% of people asymptomatic already. So why you going to make the Delta variant? Well, I mean, hey, if they want to roll the dice and not be vaccinated, I think they should have that right. And I also think that the medical community should have the right to say, whoa, you rejected the vaccine. Sorry you got COVID, Delta, or whatever. Just stay home. Go send somebody to the pharmacy, pick you up some of these magic Trump pills, and deal with it that way. You know, but don't come down here jamming up the medical facility, wearing out all of our medical staff after you've rejected the vaccination. So, and anyway, that's my take on it. Like I said, I've gotten both the first two Pfizer ones, hadn't decided on getting a booster yet. I'll probably do it if they strongly recommend it. But that's where I'm at with that, So I hope you guys understand that. Hey, I hope you live with the decisions you're making, and I definitely hope you don't get sick, especially being one of my viewers. I don't want any of my viewers sick. Lord help us all. God bless you. And most of you have wished God's blessings on me, so I do the same to you. So anyway, that's where I'm at with the COVID thing. Hopefully I will get my trailer fixed today. I'm having issues with the lights. I don't want to be driving around with the bad lights. And get these cylinder heads to the machine shop today. Goal number 1, goal number 2, then I need to go pick up that 850R from the Illinois area. I'll probably restore that car and flip it. The initial guy that was going to buy it, I think he found something else in all these delays that'll probably work out better for him. So no problem. I like rescuing 850Rs, baby. Save those good Volvos. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert. That's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Here I am, folks. Birmingham, Alabama Pool Park. The slowest check-in in the country. Whew, that I was never gonna get in there. Worse than COVID check-in. So I'm looking for imports 300. They got an 850 out here. And road 312. See if it's got any manual parts. Been out here for 2 months. I doubt if there's any manual parts to be left, but hey, gotta check. Bowling through town, gotta check. It's supposed to be on road 312. Looked like I seen a Volvo down there, but hey, let's check 312. Supposed to been out here since August. There it is. It's teal. Front of it looks destroyed. That's the way they should come in here. Rotors look worn out. Look like you've been sitting somewhere with a lot of mold. It's got an automatic. Whew, this thing is filthy. Automatic. NA basic model, slick top. Yeah, it's roughed up a little bit. Got a good light on the back here. Looked like it had a fin somebody took off. It's got some good glass, it looks like, maybe tinted. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. And I gotta go, so I'm out. It was nice stopping by. Headed up to Cincinnati, hope to be there tonight. Looks like another Volvo over there. S70. Glance at it real quick. See what it's got on it. I don't know if this is the crush row or the freshly dropped row. See what the date says. Early August. Automatic as well. 99 maybe. NA. Yes sir. Nothing special on it. Got a Nerd S40 here with look like a Volvo tow hitch. That'd be nice to snag for somebody. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.